Greetings and salutations, ladybugs, gentle germs, widgets, and whatsits, and welcome back to the continuous adventures of me, your host, Widgett, in the wonderful world of the Create-SSP experience. Again, a mod pack based quite heavily on the SMP adventures of the likes of Stam.io, Chosen Architect, Legion P, and others. We have got our iron farm a little bit redesigned, and now we need to work on powering it. And that's gonna be a little bit interesting. That is gonna be a little bit interesting on how we're going to try to do that. That is going to be interesting because I need at least three large and one small water wheels, I think. Although my testing in Otherworld may be a little bit off. So I'm going to do 4 large water wheels. And we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Well, actually, they probably should be down 1. It's probably not going to let me put them down 1. Yeah. Clean these walls up while I take care of this. Shoot, I left a little bit of copper back there. Oh well. So, let's get water in here first. And then get our water wheels in. And of course, it's nighttime already. Our water wheels are... All right. Let's grab here. I need you. I need you. All right, this is going to actually work out a little bit better for us. Now, I do know that I need this to be at least 32. Because that's the amount it takes for the wind to blow all the way down to here. So I do know it needs to be at least 32. this time. Okay, so you are blowing the right direction. That's good. Okay. So these are blowing the correct direction, and they are getting it down, all the way down to the funnels. So I am actually going to jump in here for a second. Toss those down there. So we can get those processing. To get these rotated. Let me get this rotated, but I don't think I'm going to get it rotated the way I want it to rotate. Yeah. It's not going to let me put it there. Okay, so probably I'm gonna need. Let's do that. Do that. No, that's not gonna work. That's not going to work. Because my ideal... Oops, that's not it. So my ideal option to power all of these is to get a cogwheel into there. I wonder. Let's pull that and do that. Why won't you spin? Oh, it's too close to that cogwheel. Okay, well that's not gonna help me. That is not gonna help me. See the washing particles there. Yuck. That's 32 is supposed to be the right number. Into my testing, 32 is supposed to be the right number. Now I see the particles. Grumble, groan. That is all perfectly plotted out to where 32 would have worked. Take a minute to throw those in there processed. Alright, so I may not have enough water wheels. And I might have to tie into the power that's way over there. I was kind of hoping I could set this up somewhat independently. Yeah, 48 I think is still strong enough. All right. All right, so I need to do I need to actually water bucket all of the drills on the sides. Let's do that while I'm thinking about ideas. While I'm thinking about ideas to because here's the challenge. With my original design, where I had just one drill feeding into one millstone, I needed the millstone to run twice as fast as the drills to keep up. I've got two. Again, so the mill has to be running 4 times faster than the drills in order to keep up with the amount of cobble it's going to be receiving. That is a conundrum of sorts. Don't need that. Don't need you. Probably don't need you or you. So I need chain drives. I think I'm gonna need a whole bunch more chain drives. Now let's actually do it with, because I don't have an obscene amount of iron yet. So let's do it this way. Let's do that. Let's do that. I do want the cover. I do want the panel. I do want the copy cut panel. Do it from this side. It'll be easier. Yoink. Yoink. There we go. That and then that. Okay. So now I just need to get those going. So how best to get... Nope, 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 that's not right. That. And then if I do that, okay. Let's pop that one off for a second, just to see how these line up. Oh, hello. You coming to the Okay. I have an idea. Let's pick that one out and put one there. No, that's not going to work either. That's not going to work either. Well, that links those together. That's fine. Let me duck in sleep. I got an idea. But I'm gonna need a gearbox. Gearbox, that's what I was thinking of. Need a gearbox. I don't think I have any gearboxes. Nope, I don't. Alright, let's sleep through the night and then we'll get ourselves a bunch of gearboxes made up. Purpose of this is to try to make sure I can get myself a bunch of iron. So that I can actually work on a project that I've been needing to work on for a while. So, now the andesite alloy? I don't think that's right. Not think that's right. There's zinc. andesite alloy. Let's do a whole stack. Save. And I am also out of zinc. Andesite alloy, because we're smart small cogwheels. You need wait for some more andesite alloy to mix up. That can go away. Just do that. And pretty sure this is going to need to be a vertical gearbox. There we go. And now I need a few more shafts. Overstressed. Go figure. You're gonna need another vertical gearbox. Gonna need another vertical gearbox. Okay. All right. So another vertical gearbox. Great. Those and one of them to planks. Let's get rid of those ones for now. Add one into the second casing. Four of those. stresses. So that should be 2K worth of stress. That actually, no, let's not pop that out there. Put that back. Pop that. That. It's 192 times 8. Plus 96. Really needs to be 32. Push comes to shove, I can move this closer one. Alright, so these are 128. Those are the same speed. But they're gonna backlog. So I need to find a way to slow. Slow this down significantly. 128 times 8. So that's 1K on just that. So these need to be running these. Under 64. Yeah, those are going to have to be running under 64. Okay. Alright, well, I've got the energy for it, so let's go ahead and run at least one side of it. This is frustrating because it doesn't appear to be washing those. I'm gonna have to move it. I'm gonna have to move it. I'm gonna have to move it. Alright, I'm going to let that catch up a little bit, and then I'm going to move the ball closer in. I was kind of hoping I wouldn't have to, but it looks like I'm going to have to. Yeah, it looks like I'm going to have to. 1, 2, but that sucks. Filter, and we're done. Let's pull that guy up. This funnel, filter. Now that should work. let's turn that on. And it overstressed like I thought it was going to. Get it down to 32. Yeah, you can see the whitewashing part and stuff. Okay. Well, we've got another end of the episode. We have made some progress. Let's just try something real quick, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's going to overstress it. Okay. So, I now need to find some way. I'm not completely sure how. I think I know what I want to do. I want this to feed off of this, and then I want to come off of that one to power the nerds. Which means I want to rearrange this a little bit. But I'm going to let that run. Hopefully get us a bunch more iron nuggets and things while I go in and call it an episode. As always, I do thank everyone for watching and do wish you all a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good time zone to you all until we meet again on our next misadventure.